Archi on blue with P-Strike, Mistikal on red with Bandits Imposter. Music is fine, thank you. So this is potentially a decider for Team Citizens of Russia. As in, if they win, they progress. If they lose, they're still in the running. That's how the format... it's a race to 2 wins, so... You are not eliminated unless 2 teams reach 2 points. Здорово, Михаил. Спасибо за инфу. Поправил вроде мотол в Дискорде. Okay, so mulligans being done, and immediately the full carryover from Iris is being taken here by Archi. Has Renfri, has some thinners already. Mistikal is running Royal Decree, is running Operator. But for some reason they are in the deck. You can draw cards with Betsy, but those are only bonded units. Сегодня играет в описании стрима, точнее в анонсе было, не было, где в Дискорде я писал у себя, видимо. И у Матола в Дискорде было. Сегодня играет сначала РФ против Украины, потом Польша против Украины. Если победит Украина, у всех будут по 1 очку, и ну, в любом случае Польша против Украины сегодня состоится. А вот кто будет играть завтра, если понадобится, это мы узнаем по результатам дня. Okay, so to the game. So this might be a qualification game for Archi and Team Citizens, but it also might be just continuation if Mistikal wins here.
Stars in the night sky is guided.
Congratulations, a move well made.
Nice teleport there. Lineup wise, it seems yeah. So there we go. A beautiful play. Why wouldn't Archie just hit the Caravan Vanguard so Mistikal feels better for himself?
Leave it to us.
But yeah, unfortunate. Deck is definitely happier when you can freely play
Away from my wares! Away!
Operator into the juggler. So teleports is not what Mistikal is relying on, and decides to burn through 2 of them here already. You can teleport Illusionists, you can teleport Slave Drivers, you can teleport Vanguards for the bonded value, but here we see some struggles with that, with the first Caravan being played front row. Okay, and we see that the Docker is still there. Mistikal finds Renegade, you can put the Juggler to activate Illusionist, so you don't need Operator in that case, as the deck is not running Spies to copy from the board. So that should be kept, otherwise you are in trouble. What's the best card to pick at the moment? Nothing too fancy, as Mystikal's deck is not Renfri, otherwise Renfri's band would have been fun to pick up. And this deck is not really good at killing stuff instantly. So you cannot really You need to get something good from your opponent onto the board, then you need to waste a couple of turns killing it, and then you can play Renegade. But you actually need the Juggler already in the graveyard to start spamming your Illusionists. The deck is clogged with the moves, since you need to play Ramon before you get rid of the Illusionists. You also have battle stations, so you are limited on your freedom of choice. So we do see Renegade already, and Skirmisher is a soldier, but it's not achieving much honestly here.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
As it dies to the second Skirmisher. You cannot also turn it off since the Chariot is present. Арчи не остановить. Ну и причин останавливаться с такой рукой, наверное, тоже нет. Не хватает единорога. Но есть ответ на пару бандиток. Есть Ренфри, можно перезарядить лидера в этом раунде уже. So yeah, no reason for Archie to stop here while having answers to Juggler, Sand Illusionists in hand, and with the leader.
Well, we've not had enough.
But for now, this one extra point is not that scary, so we don't see leader applied. You are better off just killing Illusionists. Okay, so 20 some points behind. Mistikal has to commit, and we see Ramon here. Do we see the Masha Truffle click as well?
No more. Does not go away.
Trying to protect stuff. We do see, and the Engines plus Illusionist is buffed. Killing a 6 is not as trivial, but you have Oak dealing 8, so it is indeed, I meant a cheaper way. Unicorn plus leader would have been doing it as well, if Kyrenex plus Unicorn, but not breaking a combo here. And we see why Iris's companion is quite nice. Both Sentinels stained. Kyrenex has that buff. Skirmisher, Zoltan, and whatever you are drawing later will be buffed a little bit. So deck definitely has points, and that's why this is the every second deck you're queuing on the ladder.
The only good mage is a dead.
Damage, play a bronze, spawn a base copy. Yeah, that's what I wanted. There is a bunch of doomed units, and if you manage to spread a couple of bleeds here, which should be doable considering you have double juggler, you can get yourself one massive leader. So you should be on the safer side with the slave driver having a target, and That is indeed the case. A problem with putting bleeds on armored units is that you also don't really need that anyway, but yeah, huge leader here on the oak. Hey, lovely, you're just in time, we are in the first game. Тем, кто только присоединился, это первая каточка. Сегодня два матча, Mistikal, Archi, и потом мы узнаем, кто чуть-чуть позже. Thanks for uploading on YouTube. Yeah, quite a few fun games recently. So Brr goes the leader, 18 points, all the bleeds go through. So quite the gap created there by the Mistikal, but well, you have to play a card, you cannot only throw your leader in. Nice top deck here from Archi. Battle stations can allow you to illusionist plus slave driver on the same turn. Not sure about this Roderick, but you also don't know what battle station's gonna bring ya, as there is no maxi in the deck. Так что да, видите, все проходим на YouTube. Если пропустили какую-то игру, все присутствует на канале. А что, конечно, на наши турики на реран не ставишь, но ваши турики, я не знаю, ты имеешь в виду лигу, ее кастит кто-то постоянно, матчи надо ж качать, обрезать и все это. Ваши турики на выходных, который будет, я думал, и какой-то из ваших я ставил даже у деда, тогда спрашивал. Не, лигу, ну вот я и думаю, а ваш этот, я, если буду на выходных свободен, я готику напишу сегодня-завтра. Неудобно, конечно, с задержкой будет стримить, если стримить что-то альтернативное, но если я буду, то можно было попробовать. Ну ваш я один какой-то, который... Ты, наверное, даже с дедом был на камере. Я подрубал когда-то реран. So yeah, you can combo those quite nicely, even you are scared that your opponent is killing illusionist and your slave driver is not having a target. That can be avoided. So pickups we see COC, at the moment not active. Archi cannot kill both illusionists in one go. So instead the juggler will be dead. Buffing by 3 also nice, knowing that your opponent has COC and nothing goes stall here. So COC is playing for 5. Roderick is playing for 4, 5. Yeah, so Heatwave is a 5, but Roderick is -1. Not the most exciting place. Okay, +1 point for Mistikal here on the Berserker, not really seeing where armor is and where our units are not armored. So we are tending to the game, bronzes everywhere. This is not the most exciting Roderick. Can you go for decree? No, instead a 7-point bronze is getting waived. I guess there was no reason to create two arbalists. Man, what a round, honestly.
A wee hint. Dunny jiggle this.
So now you're probably better off just taking the tallest unit, no? Ah, okay, you have this is also a 6 then. But yeah, Archi has more than enough with the leader passive taking the lead. Mistikal started it with an oopsie playing the Caravan Vanguard front row and then teleporting it, so round 1 didn't really go according to plan. If I think if Ukraine wins at least once today, then we'll have to go live tomorrow as well. But for now, let's go into game number 2. So Mistikal is taking the imposter once again, now on a coin that actually can get a juggler and operator combo round 1 quite reliably, but we also see him finding Royal Decree this time around. A Renegade is interesting here as... wait, where is it? There is the Renegade, as you can pick up something that Self-Wound would want to bring back. At the same time, you're playing quite a few units, Illusionists go wide, so a big Swole Blood is on the cards here, if it's found, of course. Да, B5 играется.
Who said you can't win wars with whimsy?
Колоды по восклицательный знак Decklists, если интересуют. So yeah, and there goes the operator. Royal Decree committed, but outside of Ramon, there is not much that you are missing. Okay, you are also missing the battle stations, but yeah, you have the beautiful curse scroll. Why is it cursed? I have no idea. It actually gives... Okay, it's cursed for the card that you sent to the bottom of your deck. So you're cursing that card for coming into your hand. Так что да, у Mistikal здесь все в порядке, вроде как. Оператора нашел. Да. Каких-то... караван чиллирует в колоде. And Tolgert Immortal is getting evaporated here. Oh, we get the predictions ended. I missed them. Archi is actually helping in sending the juggler back, removing that armor of the unit, but next turn he probably just plays Drakkar there. Can I have a meal deck? You can get the meal deck from YouTube. As soon as you go to YouTube, you get it. Think about it. There are 2 meal decks on YouTube.
Could I borrow a whetstone? Maybe 10.
So, a nice Arbalest here. Doubling up on the juggler damage. So between Ramon, battle stations, heat wave. What are you picking from the scroll? Of course, Royal Decree being committed is not ideal, but allowed Mistikal to open with operator. So yeah, battle stations is the choice. Buy! Exclamation mark buy. Easy. So yeah, as we see, Drakkar has replaced Juggler.
win wars with whimsy.
So that's 3 engines plus arbalist. And the priest goes into the graveyard. Now you can teleport whatever you wish. If it's bonded, you are getting charges, so that's beneficial to ya. Don't really want to, of course, teleport Highwayman. Yeah, we're failing at helping full tilt, but it's okay. People will be strange at times, especially if there is a language barrier.
Reality is that which believing in a war does not go
A lot of things, but if you remember how date when Arbalist was released, well, at least he's at counter 6 now. So there is a limited potential for that 4P card. It was also bugged with at least a couple of cards. But yeah, look how wide this goes. If it's gonna be repeated, Slowblood will feast on this board. And yeah, look at the amounts. Unfortunate story of the Highwayman going back into the deck and jumping again. Not really helpful. And there goes another random ping. Okay, misses them. Well, we have a different tournament at the moment, so I try my best to focus on the current game while he's still interacting with the chat. Anyway, moving on. I also kinda don't like the chat focusing on weird stuff for too long because well, it happened. Unfortunate. Moving on. I can also stream just interchanging 2 languages so that it's even more confusing. Потому что почему бы нет, just say a couple of слов in this language и потом продолжай на different language. And yeah, there goes the Slowblood just evaporating. Half of the board. So Reach was always there. Vlobchan. Yeah, you are replacing metal with that command at the moment. Zdarova, Karim. And there goes the metal. So no Renegade picking up Svolblood, sadly. Could have been the mood. But you kinda don't want to play it yourself because, you know you are going wide. Would have been an alright card here to try and pick up and eliminate that from the graveyard. So your pings cannot go to Sigvald too much. Half of the stuff is on Berserk, so that's no go. Half of your stuff is potentially dying to Knut. Is there a heat wave? Not yet. Mulligan, okay. Roderick is not guaranteed yet. And we miss another goal. Ah, the Highwaymen are still there. I missed that interaction. So no slave driver, no Ramon. You kind of want to play battle stations while still having illusionist. So Ramon can be fished with Roderick, but that's between 3 units. Mistikal hits. Hits the Ramon, gets it protected from instant removal range. Unless the clash is happening with a tall unit. So next he can play battle stations and try to find something big. Like the heat wave, big in that regard. Next turn he has the highwayman in deck still. So there is that as well. Vilge into blow. I told ya it would have been nice for round 2 to steal the Vilge blob and then just mulligan, but you don't have enough turns for and mulligans to do all that. We go into the battle stations directly here, so one of the highwaymen is coming back. Strays of Spala are good at fixing your hand if you don't want to see a gold. Bronzes, not so much. But yeah, we do see Sigripa's right, Swolblot Totem still there. Почему он их не выкрутил? Ну вот не знаю, решил сыграть сразу. Я как бы да, про это и говорил, что можно попробовать еще после Рамона прокинуть, но имбу-камбу тоже выставлять надо. Хотя бы 2 не нашел. You are losing some points, but you're definitely losing a lot of points by playing Highwayman. Also, the slave driver still somewhere in deck, so unfortunate in that regard.
Continent folk will never understand.
So point-wise, at the moment, it is still close. You do have heat wave for either the threat of 2 of those or the toll removal, if necessary. And if the target is not given, but I mean, you'll have to deal with the Knut.
You might have got away had you not.
At least it could have had the bond that like the keyword is already there. Heatwave Turtle, and then you can leader the Knut. You don't have last save for Swolblot anyway. But there is no reason to Heatwave Turtle now. Although, okay, we do see the sequel being triggered on that, so you can argue, but yeah, now we see the Knut being locked. Knut is the tank while sequel becomes scary. Even now, even if Sigurd was already activated. So Swolblot, Knut are still in the graveyard. So the Sigripa's right is not dead, never will be. At least you have a bunch of armor against full blood.
What do you need?
Does it matter? That doesn't really matter. The armor when you get hit like 3-4 times. So Archi even activates the bear. How would we live without Archi having like 5 bears on the board? I don't know. Or Mistikal, especially with Archi playing Madoc on blue coin twice. Mistikal is devoted to his Nilfgaard list. As we see, he goes for it the third time. Third time is definitely Charm. The Charm finds Royal Decrease and finds the Juggler. It's more problematic to do from the red coin, but the combo is there. Might still search for Operator into the opening hand, because having Royal Decree flexibility and access for the Tramon and maybe... Never mind. Never mind. Do we see COC? We do, so one target for Leather Kingslayer is denied immediately. Mistikal is missing Heatwave in an opening hand. We also will see some bombs thrown away. How many golds? 1, 2, 3, 4. So Roderick is not that exciting, but you probably go for that. So yeah, do you? If you don't, then Leather Kingslayer is being cashed in. How do they do that on Nick's stream? Something like this. There you go. Dementi has been multiplying. So yeah, with a little bit of luck, the Madoc has been evaporated with the Phoenix as well. And do we see Vilgefortz showing us why is he so important to that list, eh? Juggler in the graveyard. Now Mistikal from red coin can also play Phoenix. Yeah, so Vilgefortz OP. You are not getting ahead by it, but well, the carryover is there. Also one of the bombs that could have been used later. Wait, what? Okay, so we are playing against the offensive Kingslayer on the Phoenix. So that's why the discard. Lero King. No! I've done it again. Lero, I don't know. Change your nickname, although it's too late now. I keep calling Lero Kingslayer now for 2 days straight. With the abundance of Madocs on the ladder and in the tournaments. Why does it feel like anti-Madoc list? Have you seen Holder's lineup from yesterday? That felt like anti-Madoc for sure. Didn't find any Madocs though. Misty Swing? Ну, бывает. Я не знаю, ты видел, не видел? Видел, да? Тоже нашелся свин. The Dopo is in hand, but you have Strays of Spella, so that can send the gold card and buff itself. Archi is... well, that was fast. He's denying the carryover. Exclamation mark decklist should be leading to the Gwent World Cup, or at least at the moment. I'm not sure decklists.
The shank.
You can double it up, but you cannot, unless you use command aliases, to update every and each of them. Thank you, Metal. Ah, it's not Lerios link. I thought I updated it. So we see the dog going back into the deck, and now we also see the Highwayman. Quite nice deck rotation here for Mistikal. Breaks not allowed.
To work. Don't you worry.
Decides to swap between breaks, but yeah, he had a remedy for that.
Looking to dance, mate.
And now the bricks are out, and unless they are pinked, they are staying on the board. Okay, so that slave driver on the sapper missed the sapper, but that way is even better. So the highwayman there. Now you see me, now you don't. Yeah, Madoc is heat waved. Phoenix has been stolen as well. Is Archi completely dominant? Yes, Lezard. So far Archi играл неплохо. Mistikal пару раз напипежил с караваном в передний ряд с двумя телепортациями в руке. Если только он жестко не отыгрывал от раннего Ширу и подобных вещей. Where is Phoenix? Phoenix was heatwaved as turn 1. Not much, at least Archi decided not much he can do with that heatwave. So that was a first turn, first second of the first turn basically in this round. So Highwayman, carry over, ever present. So there is this battle station tank in Mystikal's hand. So you have to... What, illusionist? And this draws. So yeah, illusionist front hand.
For the Empire I endure.
Need to finally having a favorite match. Oh yeah, having Heatwave, having Vilgefortz as well. Feeling quite nice. Removes the bricks. The bricks, so extra points, depends on how you look at it, but yeah, Highwaymen are done with this game. This is the last time they are appearing. Not really favored, considering everything went right. Yeah, but he found at least the cards that answer. Yeah, but I see your point. So has Ramon and Illusionist combo here. Now you can also battle stations the rest of the deck. Is slave drivers hopefully what you are top decking. Archi is playing everyone's favorite Nausicaa a couple of times here. We all die to see more Nausicaas being played. But the Archi has no leader, almost no carryover, unlike it usually goes for this list. So no Phoenix, no Madocs coming out.
Reality is that which, though you believe it no more, does not go away.
Picks up one slave driver. It's better than none. Teleportation shouldn't be all that dead if you draw that combined with the slave driver, but better to avoid and draw 2 slave drivers. But yeah, Nausicaa is a bunch of points, not enough most likely. Can we keep Nausicaa 3 and never touch again? Why not carousel them?
Sap me of strength. For the Empire I endure.
So slave driver into another illusionist and orders refreshed and boom boom boom, beautiful 3 statuses. Means that imposter is getting better, and Nausicaas, sadly for them, are not exactly enough to catch up. So Mistikal takes step number 1 towards reverse sweep. Archi can be damning Mistikal for rolling that Roderick between 4 cards. Knockout stage is happening April 27-28, don't miss out on that. And for final we have a spot reserved for May 11th. Nah, that's just something that I didn't hide from the scene on OBS. So those are the dates. Даты на экране, когда будет полуфинал и финал чемпионата мира. Также не забываем, что можно закинуть денежку Матолу на чемпионат мира, который пойдет победителям чемпионата мира и командам в топ-3, если я не ошибаюсь. So you can crowdfund event as well. If you've been enjoying metal tournaments, you can support them. Going to those 2 links in the chat at the moment. The donations go to the Gwent World Cup. We'll have on PayPal. Donations alert работает в России, Беларуси, Украине, по-моему, везде или нет. Но по идее Donation Alert поэтому и прикручен, чтобы... Потому что люди спрашивали. PayPal не работает у кого. Вторая ссылка. So Mistikal with Tatterwing, trying to reverse sweep Madoclis, has Karate Heatwave for Madoc. We also see Archi missing Kingslayer and Phoenix. In the opening hand has Roderick between 1, 2, 3, 4 cards as well, if Madoc is out.
I shall never be alone again.
Heatwave in hand, 2-2. Answers to Madoc do the heavy lifting here in Mystikal's lineup. That's for sure. Так что, да, мадуки страдают иногда. Но он зато Халдыр вчера играл еще большим количеством ответов на Мадука, а не попал на лайнап с ним, так что не повезло.
Your souls will propel this longship.
So yeah, the Artorius Vega into Illusionist, Sappers chilling there. I guess Artorius didn't show one as well. So we have the Madoc appear. This is a cameo that lasts in total for 3 seconds. And gone. Так что да, Мадук что-то как-то выходит чисто на секунду показаться, отметиться и исчезает. Disappearing act is hard with it. Concede 3-2-1. Никаких консидов. Что у нас? Следующий матч уже начинать, что ли? Рановато еще. Okay, so a very powerful Northern Wind, erasing the Dead Wish from the Night Raid. This matchup is shit for Madoc as well. Yeah, unless your opponent misses Heat Wave. And unless you stick... Like, you need the maximum amount of Sappers with bombs in hand to ping away all the drones. But yeah, we see that Archi is taking a pass here. We also see that slowly Morwood is growing there. So this is a card that some people cut, if I'm not mistaken, from Tatterwing. So you don't have two gold finishes. Potentially breaking your opponent's Geralt. Heat Wave, Toll Punish anyway. Okay, now the Sappers come. Kingslayer is here as well. So, well, Madoc is gone. Phoenix is... yeah. There are two cards. I'm not sure if that updates because, well, one of the players hasn't finished the mulligans. In a moment I don't remember, I don't recall if it upgrades if you finish your mulligans in the observer, so we'll see. In a moment, yeah, 2 gold, so you can go for Kingslayer on that instead. Mistikal has, well, he has the Whisper's Tribute in hand from round 1, but yeah, Hive Mind is great as well. The last one, Madoc is probably favored versus Shield Wall, but that will be Madoc on blue coin, so yeah. I'm not sure if Cyprian Wiley is in that list, if you guys can check. I would be thankful. It should be there, considering no Cyprian. Okay, then it might be a blessing for the Madoc. The Hive Mind is being set up. Kikimor Warrior is next, Stalker and Worker as the last pick here. So here comes the Phoenix. No, okay, we go for... Makes sense. You are actually in need of prevention of your opponent dominating here. It's just that it's done before the 7 cards, but who's... I know. See, Mistikal finds the pass button. That's why I kind of expected the Phoenix to be the pickup there, as your opponent might just pass sets up another carryover, so no Phoenix carryover for round 3, but at least 2 artifacts. Но не очень. Ситуация не очень, надо находить всех бомберов и смотреть, как они отстреливают единички. Но единичек как бы достаточно. Mistikal has scales for... да, более чем достаточно единичек. Можно стол забить, но тут 2 прыгающие бомбы. The battle for the board presence from Mistikal here. He has Nagelfar crew for first Larador kill and then Gales into the Frost.
Strength for the Empire I endure.
Another one. We see uninteractivity, which makes bombs awkward. Совет — это не carry-over. Ну, когда надо что-то кинуть, теряешь карту, но в то же время хотя бы какие-то поинты получаешь. Играть карту во втором раунде, которая тебе никакого carry-over дает, это тоже не carry-over. There's no reason to go uninteractive. Is there? Is it what we are thinking about? Probably just kill the... No? Okay. But maybe just kill with the natural selection so you get even more drones. But I guess it's better to try and kill sappers. Although they are getting protected by the artifacts, so that's most likely not happening. But here comes the hive mind, spawning stalker. Do we waste leader charges to try and protect it? Not really. The imprisonment has 2 charges, bomb is potentially doing 4. And if you go too tall, it's just a heat wave. As your opponent doesn't have the last say, but Mistikal tries. Don't really like it. Achieves nothing.
It's gonna be a right good levy, big and beautiful.
The second one is protected, and there shouldn't be really an answer for that with the heat wave gone. So the slave drivers wouldn't be dead anyway with Nausicaa, but having 2 bombs in hand, having another Nausicaa salmon bomb to pick up, you should be happy with sappers as they also ping away the ones, although this one decided to go for the big catch for the Tatterwing. More drones incoming. Mistikal had a little think and went for that. You see another Arachas nest is still there. Samum is killing the Kiki worker. which is nice for the bomb. Definitely better than imprisonment on Kiki worker and a couple of extra units dying, so board state is in the balance, but as we see, unless leader charges, are being used to help out. And yeah, here we do see Archi use one of them to set up the dancing. And yeah, the board is almost clean, so Lara
We've caught another task.
is not having the best time. But you cannot really kill the next portion of it, and then there is still a couple of leader charges left. So Nausicaa's are cute,
So much hatred. So much.
but are they cute enough? I don't think so, because there is a 17 power Morwood still growing, and you cannot actually get a nice heatwave target for yourself. Why not to have more of them to survive? I'm not sure the Frost was getting any value anyway, so just so that you are more reliably. You also want to finish with Morwood, so as you see, the turns were kinda reasonably cute. And yeah, it was written from round 1, from even queuing. Tatterwink still manages to create at least some board presence for the Lara Doranum. Defensively? Ah, Lerio with the smart move, yeah, just transform the Madoc on opponent's side of the board. So Madoc from blue is not Madoc player's favorite pastime, but as we've seen, it's not really working out from red, so maybe here you are facing Golden Necker deck. That means no heatwave. It means double lock, but so what? Would have been nice to have at least Northern Wind, especially if you are taking or if you are expecting to meet some Madocs. Ну, потому что всего 3 команды соревнуются, а надо набрать 2 очка. Кто-то с кем-то должен... Когда все друг с другом сыграли, кто-то должен продолжать играть. Мы не можем еще кого-то найти, 4-ю команду, против кого они могут соревноваться. Так что это просто гонка до 2 побед между 3 командами. Кто успел, тот выпрыгивает в полуфинал, и потом оставшиеся 2 команды играют между собой сколько надо. До 2 побед. Может быть такая ситуация, что Арчи сейчас выйдет. Потом понадобится еще 2 матча Украина-Польша. Artorius is proactive plan, just take whatever it's given, but yeah, the proactivity of the list is not the highest. Carryover deck doesn't like to see opponents stack any carryover. Kinda rude if you ask me. So comes the Witcher. No sappers here. Так что надо ролять. Не надо ролять. Это что? Это свиток, окей. Вот и бомбер. Вейл в бессмертных. Можно, если понадобится, но пока что Вейл просто, чтобы движка у оппонента не было. Очистка хороша в щитового. Других бомб на руке не было. Ну вот пришла еще одна двумеритка. Так-то лидер тоже есть. Но по лидеру сложнее, там где-то этот Сенгриаль лежит. А так очисток нету ведь, да? Нету единиц. Okay, so Madoc's actually surviving. Yes, it's not clickable now, but it's surviving. It's a happy day for all the Madoc enjoyers. Now there are 2 of them. And the second one is at 5 power and it's staying in the game as well. Mistikal is not playing something like the Fortune Teller that could have doomed Madoc as well, so this in our list is definitely a weak point if you are in a situation where you need to reverse sweep Madoc. So round 1 carryover perfectly assembled here by Archi. Phoenix, double Madoc going to the graveyard. Don't think there was a squirrel, so everything is safe. Now you can bleach or set up the carryover for the next round with Masha Truffle War Council. Also nice pickup on the Ramon, but kinda lacking the soldiers there. Also Illusionist is quite nice here. Yeah. Getting an engine. The engine that will be working for 9 turns, so Mistikal decides to log that. We see 1.
You will not regret this.
We see number 2. There wasn't a sapper. So the trio was there, no sapper, which is not the first time we're witnessing it. Или я пропустил, но, по-моему, не было бомбера, так что сегодня не роляется особо. Для Archi. 7 card limit. We are about to pass it. As we see, the War Council is still in hand.
Retrieve the bolt. No, I'm on it.
Yeah, so the Shield Boy is here. The problem is the Purify Bomb plus Griffin Witcher is enough to remove that. Not like he had any targets to transform, if we are completely honest. Didn't really matter much, and it's been always just locked. Yeah, slight problem here for Mistikal. He has to answer his own engines, his own creations, while Madocs are just doing what Madocs do. Yeah.
Orders with Queen. Rare. Reality is that which, though you believe it is more, does not go away.
So Phoenix clicked, Masha Truffle and double and second artifact on board. Still has the bombs. Now this bomb or this Shield Boy looks like a safer one, but we do see that the Griffin Witchers are completely betraying NR, and the roll is there. Okay, Archi is not using leader charge to finish it off. That relies on the Cataclysm, Aaron Jesus. And hit, so should be happy with that.
You've no faces, no hearts.
Somebody called the wheel on the Immortals, but apparently pass is also good. Так что да, можно было разбить щиток. There we go. Yeah. All calculated, no need to lead the charges, it's regaining, and then the Sangreal attacks the Immortals and they are eternal and not dying, so quite nicely calculated the reach. Mistikal, that is, but he has to go against imprisonment leader charges, so not much to expect from Keldar. He's playing against the deck that ideally has Ramon and Sapper, but realistically we do see that Ramon is available as the only pickup from Roderick and Sapper is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, we do see Keldar is not, so like ideally you'll get some shields. Yeah, Keldar is also Madigan because we have Gwen and we have selective mutation. But yeah, the Sapper would have been very helpful here.
Out of the way, rabble!
To break some shields and to synergize with the bombs in your hand. Instead, I guess you are relying on the Madoc's jump into the correct row, so no big deal. It's still doable, the denial of points on the Rognar. So here goes the Gwen. Wait, was it Maxi?
I'm much better at that.
Maxi is after all a 6-point card and damn Sork is only 5. But yeah, now Archi is just enjoying his proactivity while he can. No need to bomb away yet, as better targets are about to come.
Fool me once, death on you. No one gets to fool me twice.
This guy somewhere in the deck. Would have been doing pretty nice work, but the proactive plays continue. Point slam. That's Nausicaa number 3. You also witness double slave driver. What's not to like? A happy Nilfgaardian Archi is at the moment. So nice thing about Keldar coming from Golden Necker is that this is triggered. Geralt still has the Griffin Witcher there, right?
Time is the easy bit. Getting down's another matter.
So it was not possible to break. Shields, pretty good and denying value on the leader. At the same time, this leader is denying Rognar points. So things are more or less in the balance. A strong lack of Redanian Secret Service is what I'm feeling at the
Getting any of
moment.
this? You understand a word I'm saying?
But that's not really a big problem. Still hidden points 4, 6 and 6 for Archi. And this King Rognar is not having a good time. No Purify, well, Sangreal is one, but without Last Saying Guaranteed Shield and also without any reach, it wasn't really a case. So yeah, there we go, at least a couple of shields. We'll see where the Madoc hits. Breaks the shield on Gwen. So theoretically, if Archi forgets to click the artifacts, it's a close game, but in reality we can congratulate Archi, Sintrian and Dora with getting into the semi-final of the World Cup. So Archi takes game number 5 here. Hey, Yopaya Kawe. Will it be one match between UA and Poland or 3-match series? Here it will be Poland versus Ukraine. If Poland wins, we're finishing today. If Ukraine wins, they will be at 1 point each. And they'll have to play tomorrow. Так что, да, сейчас граждане РФ проходят в полуфинал. У Польши 1 очко, у Украины 0. Если Украина сейчас проигрывает Польше, Польша проходит со второй позиции сейчас. Хотя это уже не имеет значения. Второй командой проходит полуфинал. Если Украина выигрывает, то завтра еще один